Everybody is looking to save a few bucks, not just through the holidays, but really all year round. But we are talking specifically about holiday saving tips, and Camila Kipczynski joins me today from Efficiency Manitoba. So thanks for coming in and having the chat with us, because like I said, we're all looking to save a few bucks, and that's where your tips are coming from today. So let's talk overall, just in our homes and in our spaces.
Yeah, so as the holidays are approaching, we're welcoming more people, more guests, more family into the home. We're cooking more, and that means our homes are heating up more naturally. So this is actually a great time to set back your thermostat.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Roll it back. As you know, the folks would always say, put a sweater on. Put a sweater on, right?
I know. I can like literally feel my husband yelling at me right now through the screen, being like, don't touch the thermostat. But actually, Terry, it's okay to touch it in this instance.
Okay.
Because what we're doing is we're setting it back by a few temperatures, and this ensures that, you know, with all this extra heat that's in the house, you're not having to crack a window open. We all have that uncle that cracks the window open.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. And you know, it also gives your heating system a bit of a break, and this way, you know, your guests and your home feel comfy and cozy.
Okay.
I will say though that there is a bit, it really depends on the type of heating system you have in your home. So if you have a ground source or an air source heat pump, then you want to be a little bit more gentle with your setback by really only setting it back by 1 or 2 degrees at the most. But every other heating system, you can feel free to set it back.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, let's talk about the kitchen, because that's always a hub of activity. How can we save a few bucks within our kitchen space?
Yeah, so the kitchen during the holidays is always very, very busy, but it doesn't have to work overtime to meet your energy needs. So I always say, you know, when you're cooking up a storm for a crowd, try to use some small appliances to cook part of your meal, right?
Oh,
so
okay.
It frees up that much needed oven space, which you know you need when you're cooking for a crowd, but you can also use like an air fryer or a slow cooker or even like a toaster oven to prepare part of your meal. And then another thing to remember is to actually go ahead and unplug those small appliances, because even if they're off, they're still drawing power in the background. It's called phantom power. I know it sounds very spooky, but it's very real. And so when you actually unplug them, you're making sure that they don't.
And that's just a good thing to keep in mind all year round, right? With all of your appliances that you're not using.
And dishes, you know, we all have them after we eat. So I always say, just a quick tip to even remind, you know, your kids or anyone that's helping you in the kitchen to only run the dishwasher when it's full and use that air dry setting.
Okay, excellent tip there. We don't want to run out of time, but let's talk about some decor and maybe some wrapping.
Yeah, okay, so let's start with wrapping, because that's like my favorite thing.
Okay.
But you can consider things like recycled gift paper, or you can get like really creative and use like a vintage scarf, or even like a holiday themed tea towel. And one of the things that I'm really excited to try this year is plantable seed cards. So rather than doing like a traditional Christmas card or a gift tag, you can use these plantable seed cards that literally turn into flowers or plants later in the year. It truly is the gift that keeps on giving.
I love that. And not only are you saving a few bucks, better for the environment overall. Any last minute tips or where people can go for more information?
Yeah, I would say if you're interested in this or any other seasonal tips, our website, efficiency.mb.ca, is a great place to start. But I would also say check out our social media, because we have so much fun on there, and we're actually doing like an elf on the shelf themed little segment on there where our little elf gives out more seasonal energy saving tips to enjoy during the holidays.
That sounds like way too much fun. Camila, thanks so much for coming in and having the chat, and great ways for you to save a few bucks this holiday season.